Hey, welcome back to Strength for Today's Man. Thank you guys for being here with me today. We are in volume 112, and I want to talk about mentorship today. I want to talk about mentoring because there's a lot of programs out there that talks about mentoring, that talks about mentorship. Now, this program here, it's not going to cost you $5,000. It's not going to cost you $10,000. It's not even going to cost you $100,000. Come on, I know you got it. But today it's going to cost you absolutely zero. It's going to cost you nothing, no more than just a few moments of your time. And if you allow it, it will change your life. Today in 1 Thessalonians 2:8, it reads, "We loved you so much that we shared with you not only God's good news, but our own lives too." That's good mentoring right there. Somebody that's going to pour into your life and then they're going to share their own life with you. I figure that's the best mentor program ever. Now, I know and understand that there are a lot of great programs out there. There are a lot of mentorships that are worth the investment. And I say if you can afford it, get into a good mentorship that's going to pour into your life, that's going to give you some positive affirmations to follow, that's going to pour into your life, that's going to allow you to grow in your business, that's going to allow you to grow in your life, that's going to allow you to grow spiritually. I say invest in those mentorships because you need someone that's going to help you grow. You're going to need someone to help you stay encouraged. You're going to need someone to help you walk this pathway. That's going to help you walk the pathway to success. That's going to help you to walk the pathway to Christ. Who are the people who've invested the most time into you spiritually and naturally? Who are those people that have sat you down, shared with you, prayed with you, counseled with you, instructed you, and it has had a great impact on your life? Who are those people? Was it your father? Was it your mother? Was it a pastor? Was it a teacher? Was it your Sunday school teacher? Was it a high school teacher? Was it a mentor? Who was it that actually poured into your life some positive information? Because not everybody is qualified to speak into your life. Not everybody is qualified to ride in the car of success with you. Not everybody is qualified to sit on the front row of your life. Not everybody is qualified to even get in the back seat of your car. Not everybody is qualified to speak over you or into your life. Be very careful who you allow to speak into your life because not everybody is qualified. I'm not even qualified to speak certain things into your life. Those things that I am qualified to speak into your life, I speak those in accordance to what God has given me to speak into your life. And I know that God blesses you because I've been qualified. It's like AAA. I've been anointed, appointed, and approved. Not AAA where my wife works, but I've been qualified to speak into your life during this short time that we're together. It's a good chance that those people that you spent that quality time with, you had a chance to sit down and open up to them. They had a chance to sit you down and open up to you. That's good mentoring when you have an opportunity to hear their stories. You have an opportunity to look into their life. And then they have an opportunity to look into yours and they have an opportunity to hear your story. They got to know you well. You got to know them well. The verse here in 1 Thessalonians 2:8, it paints a very beautiful picture of a mentor. Sharing God's good news is important, but so is also sharing your life with someone. Sharing your life with someone builds trust. Being able to share a certain part of you with people, that builds a lot of trust with them because now they're able to see inside. They're able to see the vulnerable side of you, and that builds a lot of trust with people because people are not very trusting. I don't trust everybody. That's why I don't talk to everybody. I don't listen to everybody because I don't trust too many people. There's only a certain amount of people that I can trust or I will trust or God will allow me to trust. And you should be that way. You should not just arbitrarily say, I'm going to trust everybody. No, you're setting yourself up for some hurt and some pain and some disappointment. When you invite other people into your life, They actually get to observe you living what you talk about. They get a chance to observe you living what you're sharing. They get a chance to visualize what you're preaching about. They get a chance to visualize everything that you're talking about. When you share with people and you open your heart to them, it gives them a great opportunity to really look behind the curtain. Who are you sharing your life with today? Who are you sharing information with today? Who are you sitting down and mentoring? Are you qualified to sit them down and mentor them? Are you qualified to speak into their life? Are you qualified to sit someone down and just share with them the good news of the gospel? Not everybody's qualified even to do that. But I say you don't need a certification. You don't need a license. You don't need to be ordained in order to share the good news with someone else. It's just a matter of just opening the word and just sharing it with them. You might not have the Bible with you, but whatever's in your heart, you share with them what God has placed on your heart to share with them at that particular time. Mentoring is being able to be vulnerable enough to share information with someone that will learn from your mistakes, that will learn from your experience, how they can better their life, how they can move forward to a more successful life, how they can move more into a more Christ-like life. How are you sharing God's good news today? How are you sharing the word of God with others? How are you sharing your living testimony with other people? When you share the good news, when you share your life, when you share the word of God, when you share the love of Christ with someone, you are actually showing them that you truly love them. That's good mentoring. That's a good mentorship. That's priceless. Let me close with this. God, help me to be a man or a woman who lives what I preach. Help me not to only tell people about you, but help me to invite them into my life so they can see that I'm actually living what I'm sharing, that I'm actually walking what I'm talking. That's good mentorship. This is Strength for Today's Man, Volume 112. I appreciate you guys being here today. I look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow on the next podcast. Remember to subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already, like the podcast, and share the podcast with someone else. Don't keep it to yourself. Share the wealth. You guys be blessed.